Morning everybody, I hope you're happy, safe and well. I thought we'd do one of our numeracy warm-up sessions today. So if you're from Eden Westfield, you know exactly how this works. But if you're new to us, I've managed to put all the answers on the slides as well. So you can either get a paper and pen and write the answers down, or you can just say them out loud. And if you get an adult with you, then they can help you to pause the video if you're writing them down. But also adults, it's great if you can ask your children questions as they're doing it. Things like, why are you using that strategy? What strategy shall we use? Questions like that, just to help them along. So I hope you're all ready. Are you ready, little penguin? Yep, little penguin's ready. So let's go. Now we always start with a song to get us warmed up. So this one today is all about counting down from 100 because it's really important for us to be able to count up and down. So if you find it, looks like this, and it's called Counting Down from 100 song. But absolutely any counting songs are fine. There is loads and loads out there. Brilliant. So let's go. So what fraction using quarters is the same as a half? What fraction using quarters is the same as a half? So have a look at the whole, which is a circle shape. How many pieces has it been split into and how many have been coloured in? And hopefully you got 2 quarters. Next one, some counting. Let's count in multiples of 2 to 50. If you can count more, keep going. So we've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36, 38, 40. 42, 44, 46, 48, 50. And if you can keep going to 100, then just pause the video and keep going. Brilliant. Next one. Can you write the next 5 multiples of 2 starting at 80? So if you've got a pen and paper, just write 80 down and then keep going. So you should have 80, 82, 84, 86, 88, 90. Learn-its. So learn-its are just things, our number facts that we should know. So we've got our times 2 or doubles. So we've got 6 times 2 or double 6, 11 times 2 or double 11, 3 times 2 or double 3. So you should have 6 times 2 is 12, 11 times 2 is 22, and 3 times 2 is 6. Next one, what is this? So hopefully you can remember it's a tally chart. And when we do tallies, we put them, we do 4, and then the 5th one goes across like a bar. So we've got 5, 10, 15. So we can just count in 5s. We don't need to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 because we know that's a 5. So here's some questions. So the first question, how many books does Nancy have? So have a look how many books Nancy has and count them. Who has the most books? And which 2 children have the same number of books? So have a really good look and then come back when you're ready for the answers. So we've got, how many books does Nancy have? 15. So we just need to go 5, 10, 15. Who has the most books? If you look, it's Nathan. He has 5, 10, 15. Add 4 is 19. And which 2 children have the same number of books? Amanda and Brandon both have 3. You're doing great, guys. Okay, tricky addition problem. I've got some fruit. I've got an apple at 20 pence, a pear at 40 pence, a banana at 50 pence, and an orange at 30 pence. A little bit expensive if you ask me. And the question is, Kemi buys 3 different fruits. She spends exactly £1. So which 3 fruits does she buy? And remember, 100 pence can be exchanged for a £1. Okay, ready for the answer? So a banana is 50 pence, an orange is 30 pence, and the apple is 20 pence. And if we add all those together, we get 100 pence, which can then be exchanged for £1. That's how we write £1. So we've got our clock. Let's count in 5s. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, because we've got 60 minutes in an hour. If we can remember, if our minute hand goes a quarter of the way round the clock, it's 15 minutes. If it goes a half round the clock, it's 30 minutes. And if it goes 3/4 of the way round the clock, it's 45 minutes. So let's look at the time. What time is this? So you need to look really carefully at the hour hand, which is the shorter one. Remember how we remember that? Because it is the shorter one, and the word hour is a short word. The minute hand is the longer hand, because the word minute is the longer word. So what time is this showing? Hopefully you got 2:15, 2:15, 15 minutes past 2. Brilliant. Well done, everyone. Next one. How much? So I've got a 50 pence, some 10 pences and some 2 pences. And I want to know how much all together. So remember how you could do it? You could write down how much is there, write down how much is there, write down how much is there, and then add them all together. And when you're ready, look at the next slide. So we've got 50 pence, 4 tens, so that's 40 pence, 3 2 pences, so that's 6 pence. And if we add them all together, we know that 5 tens, add 4 tens, equals 9 tens, which is 90. We then can just add on the 6, so it's 96 pence. And don't forget to put that pence after it. Okay, fractions. What fraction is this? Can you write it? So have a look at the whole circle. How many has it been split into, and how many am I asking for? Hopefully you got 1/3. Okay, and our last question, everybody. You're doing so well. How can I find fractions of numbers? So I want to find 2/3 of 9. 2/3 of 9. So can you remember what to do? So we've been making a third picture. So I've done a circle and then we've split it into thirds. Then we need to share out our 9 dots. And then we need to see how many are in 1/3 of 9. And then we need to look in 2 of them to find out 2/3 of 9. So have a go at that and then come back when you're ready. So here's the answer. So I shared out my 9 dots and I found out that 1/3 of 9 was 3. So I needed to look in 2 of them, which makes 3, 6. So 2/3 of 9 equals 6. Fantastic, everybody. You've done our click session or our warm-up session. Well done, everyone. I'm so proud of you. I hope you're all happy, safe and well. Bye for now. Say bye, penguin.